Hey guys, how you doing? This is Benjamin with Benjamin Exotics, and in today's video, we're doing a reptile room tour. Now this is a sort of renovated slash updated reptile room tour, and before today, this entire room was actually my office space, so it's had a huge change over the last week or so, and I just wanted to show you guys, what's going on with this. We have, not all the snakes are moved in here yet, most of them are, and it is a little bit messy still. There's still a little bit of cleaning that needs to be done. But without further ado, we'll just get straight into the video. I'll turn the camera around and we'll do kind of the unveiling. And oh, another thing that I've got right here, it's just kind of funny. The only reason this is here is because probably 5 years ago or something like that is when I made this sign for my other door for my bedroom, because I always wanted to have a YouTube channel and I thought I'd call it Benjamin's Exotics, and I just always liked the thought of having a big reptile collection, and that's what a YouTube channel is kind of called nowadays. And there's a few spelling errors with exotics and stuff like that, but overall it's not too bad. So that's just kind of something funny to have right there. But without further ado, we'll do the kind of the knob turning and you guys can see the reptile room. Ta-da! Yeah, I know it's not too, it's not overly impressive, but it actually is looking way better than it was when I had all my office stuff in here. It's much cleaner, and while there is still some cleaning that has to be done, and there's still some, whatever you call it, just mess right there, basically. That's kind of like my workbench, so that's why it's like that. Overall, this room is almost done. We just have to get a few more racks in, or just a rack or two in actually, and just finish building that one. And yeah, this is what it looks like right now. I'll kind of just, shine around the room, and as you can see over here on the wall, we've even got, just pictures of snakes with eggs and stuff like that going, like, right there's a Mojave with eggs. But anyways, that's just something I wanted to show you guys that I've got up there, just to kind of, I guess, motivate me sometimes, if you know what I mean. But over here, I'll kind of give a quick pan around the room. That is a 3-slot, 41-quart Sterilite tub made out of PVC. This is the melamine rack that I've got to build up. And there's the sides to it. Just got to put some screws in the side. And it'll be about 24 inches tall. And what I'm actually going to do is make it so I can stack them. So I can just keep, instead of having just one huge rack all at once, I can actually make this so I can add on more layers to it, which is kind of cool. So once I, run out of, or once I get too many snakes that'll be able to overfill this rack, I can then just build another level on top, which will be able to hold even more. So that's kind of the cool thing about this design. But I actually will do a video in a few days, or just a few days. All I have to do is get some more bolts and screws for this thing that I forgot. My calculations weren't exactly on point, so I have to just get a few more bolts and screws for this thing to put it together, and then you guys can see how I do that. But overall, this room is actually looking pretty good. The only thing that I really still need to work on is that right there. That's just a bunch of stuff that isn't even mine, most of it, that just needs to be cleaned up or thrown away. But I guess I'll give you guys a little tour. I guess I just showed you a few things. So when you first walk into the room, very simple. You just got a little workbench right here, just to, if I'm ever cutting anything, making hides, this is what I'll use for right now. Right here on this entire rack, this is kind of just my storage rack right now. On top, we just have some boxes that I get stuff shipped in, just in case anyone's ever curious. If they're seeing the collection or whatever, and they say, how do you ship a snake? Wouldn't it die? I show them, and I explain to them how it works with that. There's a cloth for cleaning off my, frozen thawed rodents, or drying them off. And yes, it does get washed. It's not just sitting there for like a year without getting washed. Here's some more tanks, some lights, lid, more lights. And these are going to the racks, or sorry, these are the containers I'm going to be using for the baby rack, which is going to go right there. Some just more tubs and stuff, more tanks. And then down here, this is the only animal we have on this rack right now. This is a leopard gecko female, normal. She's a rescue that I rescued probably, actually 2 or 3 years ago. She's not doing incredibly good. She's still eating and everything, but as you can see, that one eye is having some problems. It's a little bit cloudy, and she can't really see too good out of it. She can see a little bit, but her other eye's doing fine, so I'm hoping it's not too contagious. It does. She's been having eye problems for about a year now, and I don't know why. It doesn't seem to affect her at all, just that she can't see very good out of that eye. So, on a better note, though, everything else in the room is going good with all the snakes and everything. And I'll just show you guys kind of what's on this wall, since I already showed that one. I'll actually show those snakes in a second, but right here is a Mojave female that I've got. Just a adult Mojave, over 2,000 gram female. I'm not sure what her actual weight is. My scale only goes up to 2,000 grams, so I know she's over that. But she'll probably go on this season, and she's looking real good. And the only reason she's in a smaller cage like this is because she beats her face up, and literally she put 2 big cuts from the log hide I had in there with her when I moved her over to one of these guys, which is what she should be in. These, oh come on, that one's jammed. The 41 quart tubs. You know, she should be in something bigger like that, but she just doesn't like it, I guess, and she beats her face up. So that's why she's in that 10 gallon for now. And then back here, up here, both these snakes are going to be probably moved to tubs soon if we can get them to cooperate. This is another snake that hasn't had the best luck with moving to tubs, which is a pastel het for clown female. Actually, I'm not, actually, yeah, you know what, for you guys, I will go ahead and, oh, without breaking this light, I'll go ahead and open this lid up just to give you guys a quick look at her. You've seen her before in other videos, but see if we can go ahead and lift it up there. Just real quick. There you go. She's actually going into shed. Oh yeah, her eyes are blue. She's going pretty deep into shed. I was going to feed her today, but I don't even know if she's going to eat. But there she is, and it's actually pretty hot in that cage right now. Probably about 92 or something, a little bit hotter than it probably should be. And then over here we just have some stuff on the chair. This is basically just going to be, we're going to put some baby racks in and probably get a drape to go over that window soon. And then this is sort of, you know, you guys know what this is. This is the most expensive piece of equipment that I bought for this room so far. And this is just a big, like, chest freezer that I've got. Holds a bunch of rodents that I got from perfectprey.com. I really recommend you guys checking those guys out. We have mainly mediums and a few larges and then some weaned in here that I'm going through. But besides that, that's just about the whole room. We are going to switch a few more things around. Like this is actually going to be over there and that is going to be here once we build it up. But that's for, you know, a future video. I'll just, you know, show you guys some updates and stuff. But that's basically the end of the video. Oh, actually, I said I was going to go through these snakes and I will real quick. Right here, very simple, I'll show you the setup. All I've got is just one long piece of the metal with the 3-inch flex white heat tape underneath, heating these guys, which is then hooked up to my herpstat and is set for 94 degrees right now, which is given a perfect, even, you know, heating of 90 degrees on the bottom. So I'll show you guys the snakes we got in here. So this girl is a pastel female. She's not the biggest and she wasn't the best eater for, you know, the last few months, probably more like 5 months, or even almost coming up on 6. So we really need to get her back on food to get her up to size. But like I said, she's a pastel, 66% het lavender albino, or chance for being het for lavender albino. I don't know if we'll ever test that out, but it'd be really cool if we could. Right here is a lesser. I'm not going to pull her out because she just ate, but you can see her right there. This is a lesser, 100% het for clown. Got her from a real good guy that I'm in, you know, not too close relationship with, but I have talked to him on the phone many times, and, you know, I trust that that's a het for clown, of course. And in here, the last guy I'll show you is a male spider, and he'll probably be going to that pastel and that Mojave this season if we can get, you know, everything planned out right. And he's looking really good. He was actually supposed to be a female when I first got him, but the colors on him and the cleanness and the high white on the side of that guy, can't beat it. So I kept him because I figured he makes some really nice bumblebees in the future. But that's about it, guys. Hope you guys did enjoy this video. Again, it's a little bit messy in here, and there's a few other things that I have to do, and I'll give you guys some other updates soon. But this will be probably our new recording place. We'll get everything moved to one side, and we'll have my table. So recording in the current setting won't be a thing that we'll do too much longer. But as I said, hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you liked the video, please give it a like, and of course, if you like the channel, consider subscribing. If you guys have any questions or comments or any Reptile Room updates that you guys have done, you can go ahead and leave those links or comments in the comment section down below. Thank you guys very much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.